Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warships and to my channel. And guys, I'll talk about why I choosing to this replay and also something that I would like to hype you up. We have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain. Enemy vehicle destroyed, that's his name, absolutely hilarious. And this awesome captain is from NA server. So the matchmaking, it's fantastic. It's a neighbor standard battle and he's against another US premium carrier. It's Saipan. What I think about the Enterprise, many CV players said that this is by far the best CV in this game. You kind of have not much weakness. You have AP instead of HE bombs. You may argue if it's better or worse, but guys, the reason number one I would like to talk about the aircraft carrier in general, it's that in just few days a new movie will come to the theaters near you or near everywhere. It's the title, it's the Midway. I very much would like to see that video, or not video, it's the movie theater, you know. So I believe it's a pretty interesting and very well done movie. I only saw small clip, but I very much would like to see it. Please let me know in a comment below if you are this kind of dude that likes to see old movie, likes the history, or I know it's still a movie, but it's showing you some feeling how the soldiers and the enemy and all that. I do like those type of movie, more like real based on, you know, real history. That's what I'm trying to say. I know those new movies today, they are science fiction, everyone, and they makes huge nice stuffs that you are just blowing my mind. But for me, it's more fun or enjoyment to watch a movie which is slightly based on a real history. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's especially when I'm playing the World of Warship and World of Warplane. For me, this movie Midway, it's even more viable and very much looking forward to see. Now, this captain did not do a whole lot of that, just trying to engage the poor tier 6 destroyers, and kind of, 7 penetration hits. You cripple the destroyer, and even though it's a US destroyer, at this tier they do not have a whole lot of AA versus, let's say, USS Kid. That is the other way around. You should avoid that ship, USS Kid, in my honestly opinion. And also the Sims, it's pretty strong for its tier, especially when you're facing tier 6 carrier. However, at this 2+2-2 matchmaking, it's not so much fun. That's really, I would like to say. I mean, the Farragut, he does not have torpedo range or the concealment or the gun range. Sure, he does have pretty good fast Daka guns, but they are so slow. You're never gonna hit a damn thing more than, let's say, maximum 11 kilometers away. So what I'm trying to say, it's rough for a tier 6 destroyer to do well, and especially when there's an aircraft carrier around. I feel, guys, without saying too much, when there is a queue of aircraft carrier, you should never be underdog like -2. So a tier 6 destroyer should never face a tier 8 carrier. That's my honestly opinion, and I hope World Gaming listen to this, because they will kill their own gameplay. The thing is, if you're a tier 6 destroyer or any kind of a ship and you face a tier 6 aircraft carrier, they do not have so much speed and definitely do not have so much HP each and every squad. So it's a whole lot easier to stay together and defend. But when you're facing a tier 8 carrier, your tier 6 ship, whatever you are, it does not matter quite, you struggle and it's not much fun. A matter of fact, wargaming it's killing the enjoyment of this game, especially when the surface ship face a +2 matchmaking, and the +2 it's a CV. I don't know how to explain it better. I believe, without saying too much, World of Warplane can never face a +2 -2 in matchmaking. It's even rough to play underdog, because it's in some stats, the tier 7 versus tier 8, it's a huge gap. Even World Warship, it's a huge gap because of this no-brainer concealment. Your tier 7 destroyer does not have the concealment expert on the module, but the tier 8 does. So it's not quite fair, guys. Well, I would like to say, no matter how good you the player are, because of this huge of the concealment and the module that a tier 8 does have versus a tier 7, makes much more harder to do well. Even worse in CV meta. But I'm not saying the CV are absolutely broken and overpowered. It just has to be slightly different in matchmaking. That was not even the same postcode. But the thing is that a CV can definitely cripple you if you are a small tiny destroyer like Fushun or Kagero. Fushun is, by the way, it's only tier 6, and you receive none less than 9 penetration hits, 9 rockets, and kind of that's what I'm trying to say. It makes this Enterprise kind of yeah, just like that. He received what, 13 hits, that poor destroyer. It shouldn't be that way, guys. I'm not saying that the CV should not be in the game, but it should definitely require a whole lot different matchmaking. That's what I'm trying to say. And same story, it's for the French destroyer. I mean, what the heck can they do? Even if they have good speed or whatever, good maneuverability, but they cannot come away from a CV, especially if they don't have any smoke, and the AA is crap. So it's also the reason I never bothered to grind the French destroyer line, even though it's kind of a fun at tier 9 and tier 10, a very unique gameplay. When you're facing a CV or God forbid double CV, then you're not so much fun. And that's the thing I kind of forgot to mention. If we're killing the fun factor, then why the hell it's any point to playing the game? Now USS Massachusetts, it's on the other hand pretty darn strong AA battleship, and this captain should have lose couple squads, but squad or not, with good AA or not good AA, we don't know if that Massachusetts does have a secondary build or not. We don't know that yet. He still managed to receive torps and flooding. So yeah, of course it's the other way around. When you are a tier 8 CV and you're facing tier 10 ships, then it's different switch. That's what I'm trying to say. Then you are more like spotting maniac. Very little damage you can do. So even that regard, I would like to say the tier 8 CV should never face a tier 10 carrier. Not a carrier, yeah, a tier 8 carrier, but also tier 10 ships. They should be a ±1 in matchmaking. That's honestly what I believe. because then you are on the other side, you are completely useless to face. I mean, you may argue that in this gameplay you show you how good and strong the Enterprise was, but when she was facing Minotaurs and Woosters and Des Moines, then it's the other way around. So yeah, I believe Wargaming should do something about the matchmaking. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not fair for a Farragut or for a Fusion to face a tier 8 carrier, and the same story, it's not fun for Enterprise or any other Lexington to face a tier 10 Montana or Worcester or Minotaur or stuff like that, because there's very little they can do. So I believe that the matchmaking has to be different in the near future, otherwise they will kill their own game. Yeah, I mean, at this point, guys, I would say that the Destroyer never had a chance. Actually, very little chance. He kind of knew where he was, and you know, one non-penetration. Who would have guessed that Leander's armor is OP? Please nerf. Kind of hilarious. Yeah, please let me know, guys, in a comment below what you think about the CV and the matchmaking. Overall, I would like to say it's rough. I don't think the Wargaming staff has been thinking twice. I remember when 0.8.0 was and CV were completely broken, I felt shame to shoot at a lower tier, because when you were top dog like this captain is right now, you were totally overpowered because of this extremely fast flight time and F spam, that you press F, you are back just seconds, and you literally had it was becoming a nightmare to playing a surface ship. Now, not that much. I mean, you take much more damage, continuous damage. That's the biggest difference. And you will lose more planes, you know. However, I would like to say that because of this huge big chance, I'm talking about the continuous damage improved. Now the Worcester Minotaur is OP versus tier 8 CV, so it's not balanced for 5 seconds. It's unbalanced and unfun. And same story if you're a tier 6 destroyer facing a tier 8 carrier, it's not fun for the surface ship. So yeah. Oh man, this USS Massachusetts got torpedoed by the very low HP T-61. Yeah, Sapien is over there, very low HP. All he needs to do, the Sapien, the enemy Sapien, is one single rocket hit, or should I say fighter hit, and the T-61 it's gone. So he has to rush right now and defend, trying to defend. And same story with the defending, or the, you know, the green. You have to be a little bit more improved, that your game should not just be farming damage, also helping your ally to survive. So in that regard, I believe and I hope the Wargaming improve the ability to help the surface ship with fighters, or you know, some other stuff, that it's not just farming damage towards enemy ship. You have to have this combination to helping your surface ship, your ally, to, you know, be defended from the enemy CV. And I believe that the Leandristos, he is a tier 6 with not crazy a lot of AA. If that ship was Minotaur, would be the other way around. He would never option to come on the second squad and finish him, because all his planes just instantly died by the Minotaur. So keep that in mind, guys. It's a huge difference between Leander and Minotaurs in AA. I'm talking about from as hell and heaven. This is such a huge difference. I mean, it's crazy, but it is what it is, guys. And the thing is, and here's the weird stuff. The Enterprise can definitely face Minotaurs and Leander, and shouldn't be that way. I believe 1+1 -1 matchmaking should be more fair than Leander should never face a tier 8 carry, and same thing with the Enterprise should never face a minor drop. But that's my own personal opinion. If they don't do it, they might lose quite a few players. Because after all, you play this game because it's fun to play. Once you realize that it's not fun and you have kind of a struggle to do anything, then you might quit the game. That's the thing. Now it turns to be really hard. I mean, okay, he received a huge damn hit. The Massachusetts and Gneiss now are pushing hard, and there's
Roger.
Yeah, there are some cover, but you see, they're always trying to go and kill the CV, and I don't blame them. They do the right thing, going and trying to aim for a CV. It's probably the best thing you can do in this situation. How is that? Because even though it's a mighty Massachusetts, which I believe that it's the best premium ship in this game right now, still might eat couple torpedoes and cross. He would never had a chance. Matter of fact, it was be how this player played. It was a what do you call it? Cross drop. That forcing a surface ship going straight line, and then the second drop will be easy to land. Yeah. Now he's kind of close. I believe this Enterprise captain did not move, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. He might actually be wrecked by the Gneiss now. However, the Enterprise is not quite alone, so probably it's not a bad choice to stay with your ally. But guys, if you like my content, if you want to help me and my channel, okay, that's the Kraken Unleash and Win One City. That's the AP bombs, by the way. I very much would like to receive some gift or donation from you guys, whatever you want. I'm talking about if you want to send me anything. Even I appreciate if you want to help me with the purchase the movie tickets. You see, over here in Sweden it's already winter and it's so cold outside. It's almost in many parts of the country snow and very cold. I mean, the highest temperature down in south it's only +5 degrees, and over there in north it's minus I do believe 29 or something. 20. It's a huge country and long. I'm talking about the difference between south and north, and we all need to change tires twice a year. So I purchased from both me and my wife 8 brand new winter tires, because that's the law. Once the snow and the cold it's on the road, you need to have the change to the winter tire. So literally all our saving, guys, went to the purchase of the winter tires. So I kind of have bad spot right now for the moment, and I'm not saying that I'm right out of cash, but I would appreciate if you could like to help me to buying those Midway tickets. That would be nice. Anyhow, it's just suggestion. It's up to you guys if you want to help me or not. Anyhow, I still believe, guys, that it's such a good movie that it's worth to go and see. Even though I only see a couple small clips. But it is very interesting. It was the turning point for the US, and remember, before the Battle of the Midway, the Japanese Empire fleet, they had more carrier and more, shall I say, naval power until that, because that was literally the turning point of the whole battle between the United States and the Imperial Japanese fleet. So let me know in a comment below what you think about the Midway. How important was that battle? Or if you want to ask another question, how Do you think that war will end if the US would lose that Midway battle? Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.